now that I know you're hurt and you can't let go. It's not your fault and you don't deserve all the bad and the hurt.
Hey friends, it's Robin. Welcome to the second vlog for the Trans Rights Readathon. It is Wednesday today, and I just wanted to do a quick check-in before the day gets away from me, in all honesty. As you saw in the little clip before this, I got vlog 1 uploaded this morning. I don't know what it is with my computer lately, but it is taking forever to export videos. And I shared this over on my Instagram a while ago, but my chargers keep dying on this laptop and my battery is going. The laptop is from 2015. It is like a really old MacBook. It's probably in its last leg. It also sounds like an airplane. So there's that. But it took forever to export yesterday. So because of that, I didn't get it uploaded, even though I started exporting at 7 p.m. last night. So I didn't get it uploaded until this morning, but we got it all taken care of. It's set to go. It's going up at noon today because the rendering for the 4K is taking quite a while. So that is going to be up. When you're watching this, you can go check out the first vlog. It's 9 o'clock already, so I've started quite a bit of my day. Oh, I showed this in the clip. As you can tell, my ADHD is in full swing today. But I decided to use my really cute Critical Role mug. It felt appropriate for this week. The inside of the mug says, "Don't forget to love each other." It is one of my prized possessions. I love this thing. Anyways, what was I saying? My to-do list is ridiculously long, and as you can tell from my behavior, I am scatterbrained to all shit today. I'm thinking of getting some of the house stuff out of the way today. I need to run a load of laundry. I need to clean out the cat boxes, and I need to run the dishwasher. And then I need to edit my spring recommendations video, which is the video that is going up on Thursday. The latest thing that I've discovered is that if I plug my laptop into the same outlet where my lamp is, my lamp starts to flicker. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. I did read I don't want to say quite a bit yesterday, but I did read Inextricably Tied by Veda Weiss more last night. I think I'm at like 65%. Don't hold me to that. So since this is the second vlog, I'm going to quickly recap what this book is about. Feel free to skip ahead a little bit if you don't want to recap. But in this, we are following Harbinger and Flint. Harbinger is a banshee, Flint is a gargoyle, and they kind of have like this private investigator company. The two of them get wrapped up in this serial killer murder case because the monster paranormal government kind of pulls them in, and Harbinger gets tethered to the night terror of a serial killer who now has like a physical body. And so Harbinger and Flint take this night terror with them, and so they are trying to figure out where these missing girls have gone, whether or not they've been killed, where they are located, all of these things, and kind of give families some peace and like put the case to rest. And the night terror is handcuffed, chained up, and it binds him to reality. And it also protects them from this night terror because they don't know if he is totally trustworthy or evil or what. I just got to the part where the three of them come together for the first time, and it was everything. It was so good. We finally learned all of the history of Flint and Harbinger that they have been keeping from each other. They both have really intense dark pasts, and it's finally all come to light. It's kind of shaken up all of their relationships, and they're realizing that they've been holding a lot back and it's kind of been standing in their way, and they are slowly thawing to Agony, who is the night terror. I'm really liking this book a lot. I love the romances. I love the suspense. I love the themes and the messaging. I'm liking everything. I think Veda Weiss's full-length novels are absolute perfection. I'm loving them. I'm just sitting here. I just ate some lunch. It's a little afternoon, and I have my laptop, and I've opened up everything to edit, and now I'm just staring at my screen because I have no motivation to do anything. Just nothing. I don't want to do anything. I just want to sit here. I'm watching Kayla's horror vlog, the one that she did where like horror authors recommend the scariest books. And I'm just sitting here and I just kind of want to do nothing. I feel like I have lost all my motivation and all my energy. I think I'm gonna have a cup of cold brew and see if that helps. That's it. I just wanted to complain for a minute about how tired I am. Oh, I am gonna take a little interlude and read this little novella. Somebody that I follow on Instagram posted about this, and it's only 88 pages. The author is demigender, and this features a trans main character. So I'm gonna read this just because I want something short to quickly finish up because I've only read one book so far. And it's day three. Day three. This clip is a mess. It's day three, and I've only finished one book. So I kind of want to quickly read this novella. I am pretty close to finishing Inextricably Tied, but still. So I'm gonna grab myself a cup of cold brew. I'm gonna read this novella, and then I am going to force myself to do a little editing. I am off of work for this afternoon. I took off work this afternoon because I was supposed to go to a dermatology appointment, but I ended up canceling it because I'm not having a lot of issues right now. I already owe an ass ton of money for medical bills. I posted to Instagram yesterday because I got a bill in the mail for my latest infusion. Here's a whole tangent. Feel free to skip ahead to the next clip if you don't want to hear my rant about the US medical system. But I got a bill. I have to get infusions for my ulcerative colitis every 8 weeks. So I get 6 to 7 a year, depending on how that 8 week mark lands. It costs almost $28,000 for each infusion. And it's fucking outrageous. It's fucking outrageous. Insurance was covering it in full. And for whatever reason, this last one they charged me $400 for. And I'm kind of salty about it. $500, that $500.01 is literally just for the IV placement. That is a grand total of almost $28,000 for something that lasts 1 hour from start to finish. And that's not even counting the ones where I have to get blood panels done because every other one I get a full blood panel done, which is an extra hundreds of dollars. I don't even remember how I got started on this tangent. I don't even remember how I got here. As Mariah likes to put it, it's an itchy brain day. I don't know what my deal is today, but I can't focus on anything, which I think is part of the reason why I'm just sitting here staring into space. Yeah, I'm gonna read that novella, have a cup of coffee, and then force myself to do some editing. Cycle all the way back. I have off this afternoon because I was supposed to go to that dermatology appointment. I canceled it. So I have the afternoon off. See, we got a full circle eventually. I'm gonna go do those things and hopefully be a little less chaotic when I return.
I know you've done your part. It's not fair. You did your time. How much longer will you suffer in this life? But don't give up. Just hold on tight.
Hi. Hopefully you can't hear my computer revving like as about to take off into space because it is exporting a video. I finally got my life together somewhat. I did my hair a little bit so that it didn't look absolutely atrocious. My laundry just went off so I can go fold the laundry, and I edited the whole video. So it is exporting now, and hopefully I can get it uploaded before tomorrow morning. I have been exporting my videos at night and then having to upload them and like get everything ready the morning that they go up, which means that then I have to wait for it to completely render before scheduling it. It's a whole thing. I am now going to read that ebook. I was going to do it before I did all this stuff, but I ended up watching the rest of Kayla's horror video. I'm going to go fold my laundry because if I don't do it right away, I won't do it. Am I the only one who has a hard time doing all of the steps of laundry at one time? Like, I'm either going to wash the clothes or I'm going to fold and put them away. Like, the idea of doing it all at one time, like, why is that so overwhelming? Like, I can't be the only one that feels that way, right? So I'm going to go do that before I lose my motivation. And then I'm going to read the ebook to How I Met Your Mother, which is just the funniest thing in the whole world. But yeah, this is 88 pages, so this should probably take me like an hour or so to read. So I'm going to do that, and then I will finish up Inextricably Tied. So hopefully we can finish 2 books today. That's the goal, so that I feel a little bit more on track. Let's go get some laundry done so we can read.
It'll be alright. All your life you've tried to be a good man inside. Did everything that you thought you should. Didn't seem to do you any good. I know you've tried so hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair. You did your time. How much longer will you suffer in this life? But don't give up. Just hold on tight. It'll be alright.
Okay, so it is quite a bit later. I am in my pajamas at this point, and my hair is looking a mess. But I just finished How I Met Your Mother. This was really cute. I think I'm gonna give this a 3.5 star. It was silly and adorable. One of the main male characters is a Mothman, and the other one is a trans man. One of our main characters, our human main character, works at this lighthouse. He has like a live-in position because people keep breaking into this lighthouse, and it is kind of like a big tourist attraction. And there's a really big storm one night, and a moth gets stuck in the rain and ends up crash landing into the lighthouse, and he ends up breaking his leg. And so there's caretaking in here, and so the two of them end up living together while our human main character nurses the Mothman back to health. And along the way, they fall in love. This has fated mates in it as well. And it was just really, really cute. It's kind of told like a bedtime story, kind of. You know, at the beginning of the book that they are together and they have a son, and the son asks for their story. And so they are like kind of thinking back on their romance. And it was really cute. It's really short. It's really like kind of silly and goofy, but really adorable. And there's a little author's note at the end about where they got the inspiration for this book, the characters, the names, why they thought this was such an important story, all of the things. And it was really cute. This doesn't deal with anything super heavy. There is like some mentions of transphobia, but all of it is in the past and all of it is pretty vague. This is mostly just them loving each other. So it's really cute. It's really joyful. It's a good time. This is definitely one that's like an easy recommendation. It's so likable. Like you can't help but read this and smile. Now it is like 7 o'clock. My husband and I ate some dinner, and then we watched the new episode of Ted Lasso, and then I quickly finished this. And then now I am going to go and maybe finish Inextricably Tied. I think I still have 2 hours left, so I don't know if that's completely plausible. I don't know if I will update any more tonight, just because I am gonna like kind of lay down and read. I still need to do like my skincare and everything like that. I think I'm just gonna kind of like settle in for the night and read. So I don't know if I will check in anymore. If I don't, I will see y'all in the morning.
I was never the one to write up a song for just anyone. I was always the one to find myself lost in long conversations. Oh, 'cause I've always been told that things will unfold if you keep on waiting. But then you came along and proved me all wrong. I was so mistaken. 'Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. I was never the one to give up the ghost. No, I was so stuck. I kept on playing my part, wanting to give up 'cause nothing was changing. But with you it's so clear, and now that you're here I see colors in every spectrum. Guess I finally learned my lesson. 'Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever.
Good morning. So I wanted to do a really quick update. I have meetings in like 40 minutes, but I wanted to do a quick little update. I did do some reading last night, so I'm going to update you on that. But the first thing I wanted to talk about, so I posted the first vlog yesterday for this readathon, and I straight up hemorrhaged followers. If you are watching this vlog and you do not believe in trans rights, you can unfollow right now. I don't know how people got so lost that they ended up subscribed to my channel without believing in trans rights, but if you're still here, you can click away at any point. The funniest part to me, the absolute funniest part, is that, as I mentioned in that first video, all of these were books that I already had on my TBR by authors for most of these that I've already read from. So these people that unsubscribed have been inadvertently getting trans recommendations for the last year and a half, which I think is fucking hilarious. Didn't even know apparently that they were being wrecked. I hope they accidentally read one of the books. That'd make me really happy. But anyways, that's that little caveat. If in case you're lost, you can go now. Anyways, so I did read more last night. I read more of Inextricably Tied. I have no idea why this book is taking me so long. I mean, I kind of do. It's just because my week has been hectic as all hell. But I'm fucking in love with this book. I am so obsessed with this book. The throuple has finally come to fruition. And this might be one of my new favorite polyam romances, like ever. It is so well done. I really like it when a polyam romance acknowledges the fact that each of these people in this relationship bring something to this relationship that the other one can't bring. The reason that they are together is because all of them need each other. And it is highlighted so well in this one. Flint and Harbin really cared about each other, but they could not make a relationship work, just the two of them. How much they needed Agony in order to make a relationship between them work. The growth that all of these characters have gone through over this book, oh, I just love it a lot. Where I ended last night, I actually like slammed my Kindle closed. This is a romantic suspense, and so it does have some very suspenseful moments in it. I was a little shocked. There is a dream scene where Agony and Harbin kind of get stuck in something and they don't know if it's a dream or not because it feels so real. And then where I ended up was kind of like the bad guy got revealed, and the last line was, "We've been waiting for you." And I like slammed the Kindle closed and I was like, nope. Because it was like 9:30 last night and I was like, not right now. So I'm gonna finish it today. I think I have like 45 minutes left or whatever in the ebook. So this will get finished. That's it for this little check-in. I will come back to you once I have finished Inextricably Tied.
I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. To myself, and I'm thinking out loud, we won't need nothing else for the rest of our time. And I know it so well, I will always be by your side. 'Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever.
So it is like 7:30 and I just finished Inextricably Tied by Aveda Weiss, and I'm giving this 5 stars. I was so emotional for that last hour of that book. There was definitely a moment in here where I was questioning the HEA, and even though in my head I'm like, I know that it has to work out, I felt the tension, like it wasn't going to happen somehow, and it was so good. I teared up. It was very emotional. It was very intense. This definitely has a lot of dark themes. There is a serial killer in this one. There's a lot of blood and gore. There's this whole thread about this government agency that is extremely negligent in their investigations, and so there's a lot of things around that as well. So just some content warnings if you're going into this one, but the relationship was everything I wanted. The ending broke me. Like I said, I got really emotional during it, so 5 stars to this one. Absolutely loved it. And this has me even more excited for Vicious Devotion. So like I said, it's 7:30 at this point. I am going to wash my hair and do my skincare and all of that stuff, but I need some new books. Earlier, I said I was going to start in on Glitterland, but I ended up changing my mind on some things. So I'm going to listen to the audiobook of Feed Them Silence by Lee Mandello. I have this one from Libro. I had pre-ordered the audiobook. I say pre-ordered. I used a credit to pre-order a while ago. And so I'm going to listen to this on audio because the audiobook is like 4.5 hours. So I should be able to listen to this in full tomorrow. And then I was trying to decide between Zenny and Freehand. And I decided that I was going to look up which one was shorter. And Freehand is 200 pages, Zenny is like 230 pages. So I'm going to start Freehand as my ebook. I think that's going to be the game plan for tonight, is to start Freehand, and then tomorrow I'm going to listen to hopefully all of Feed Them Silence. So that is going to be it for this second vlog. The last vlog is going to be 3 days. It's going to be cover Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Ignore the fact that I look like a drowned rat. I completely forgot to actually wrap up what's happened so far. So really quick, here is where we are currently at book and donation wise. So I have finished 3 books. We are officially donating $15 at this point. And then just another little reminder that this is the organization I am donating to. So if you are looking for a place to donate, whether or not you're participating in the Readathon, it will be linked down in the description box for you to go and donate to. So that is it for this reading vlog. I will see you all in the next one. Bye.